I told you a couple weeks ago that God was speaking to me about being thankful for the entire month of November and not just on one day. And this is where he led me in 1 Timothy chapter 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of it. But if we have food and clothing, we will be content with that. Those who want to get rich, fall into temptations and a trap, and into many foolish, harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. And then he goes on, verse 11, but you, man of God, flee from all of this and pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, endurance, and gentleness. And I got to thinking, what does contentment really look like? What does contentment mean? And contentment might be the most supreme way of sharing Thanksgiving. When we are content, we are being thankful. But also, contentment is focusing on what we have and not what we don't have. So it's again a form of thanksgiving. It is also focusing on the giver more than on the gift. And that's why it is Thanksgiving, and that's why it is important. In fact, why did Paul put it this way? Godliness with contentment is great gain. It's like he was saying, you can't have godliness without contentment. You have to have both in your life. And here's what a couple translations said about contentment. Get my glasses on. I'm thankful I do have glasses, though sometimes they're a pain. He said, this is the Good News Bible, says, well, religion does not make us very rich, but if we are satisfied with whatever we have, and I like the CEV, says, people think religion is supposed to make you rich, and religion does make your life rich by making you content with what you have. So it is a form of thanksgiving. The other part of it's almost a testimony today, is that in our Sunday school class, we've been looking at the Judges, and this is about, today's lesson was about Gideon, and how Gideon went from many thousands to 300, and how that stretched his faith and all. But I got to thinking about our church. We seem to be losing more all the time. It's not our fault. It's not their fault. It's just circumstances keep going on, but it's like Gideon, how he just kept losing and Israel just kept going down. That was a major uh, discussion in the board meeting. I wasn't there, but I knew about it. But here's what God said to me, looking at Gideon's situation. The phrase that stood out is, God is still enough. God is still enough. Maybe we need to get another sticker. Not only that God's got this, but that God is in this. And God is enough. And so that's my praise today. And my, yeah, we need more people. We need more workers. We need to be reaching more people. But God is enough. Our situation is God is enough. That's my gift of gratitude. And we would like to hear yours now.